Hello Sagittarius, thanks for joining me for the April of 2019 Taroscope with Animal Totem. As always, we're going to use the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the main portion of the reading, and then we're going to use the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. We're going to pick one bonus card from there. There'll also be an additional bonus card, and this month's deck is the Sacred Path. This will be for Patreon level 2 supporters. If you wanted to get in on that, you could find out more information below. By the way, I am Vickie the Rock and Roll Prophetess. These are a few of my wares that are offered on my website if you're interested. This is for Sag, Sun, Rising, and Moon for the month of April of 2019 for Sagittarius vibration. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. One more for Sagittarius. Okay, here we go. Oh, you have the Sun as the very first card out. That's sweet. The Sun is, you're shining, you're glowing, you're just giving off these great vibes and these great energies. Also, the Sun will be in fire. And this card here represents fire signs, which is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, you. But also the Sun is going to be in Aries this month. So it's in harmonious energy with you. That's a trine. That's what we call a trine in astrology. By the way, there's a night, these nights, these are people in the spread. But there's, because these are general readings, there's no gender. So it's not male or female, it just could be anybody. There's some kind of thing, the long-standing thing here it looks like. You've been trying to make something work with money and finances, and it's been real difficult, and you've been having a hard time making it work. And then you've got Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so that says it's just not your destiny. So for some of you, it might be time to walk away. It might be time to walk away from something that's just not been happening. Whenever Wheel shows in reverse, the chances are slim to none that you're going to make it work, because you're off your path, you're off your destiny. But there's so much good stuff happening. The Magician is here. So you're definitely feeling empowered right now. The Magician just blows this right out of the water. The Magician is like, it's like a, what they're showing me is like a, like one of those ships that cuts through the ice and the icebergs. There's that ship and it just cuts through and it just makes a clear path. And that's what the Magician energy can do, and it's smack dab right next to you. So you are ultra empowered. You have that Magician energy going forward with you. You may have to go it alone. I think for some of you, you've been trying to work in a partnership, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. And it doesn't mean that the other person is I mean, this might even be the other person. This water sign. It could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or this may be the timing of, might have started, been going on since Pisces time, which I'm actually recording this while we're still in Pisces during March. But when I looked over at my sheet, I saw Scorpio. So this might either be a Scorpio, or this might have been going on since Scorpio time back in November. This person, they show up in the upright position, so I'm not saying that they're a bad sort at all. They have good intentions, they're not a bad person, but it's just not meant to be with this work situation, or whatever you were trying to do here. And that's this Ace of Swords in reverse, same thing, It's like a new beginning that just can't get off the ground. It just can't work. I think it's time for many of you to kind of go it on your own. I think that you would still be friends with this person, or still, I mean, this doesn't feel like, oh, I hate you, you suck, your ideas suck, I hate everything about you. It's just like, I have a vision for here. This is focus, and I'm feeling like you got to get sharp focus in on what you actually want. The Magician is here himself. Me, myself, and I. He's also got everything on his table here that he could ever possibly need to make it happen. He does not need the input of another person. So if you guys are just not quite on the same page, maybe you need to branch off and do your own thing. Maybe if it's a business partnership, it could be like, this is what they're showing me, like, it doesn't necessarily mean like, I hate you, let's dissolve the business and go our separate ways. It's maybe like, here, you just handle this part, and I'll just handle this part. And you stay in your own lane. You stay in your own lane. And oh, sorry about that. Let me turn that off. He was not supposed to call this number. Sorry about that. Very sorry about that interruption. I never have that cell phone on. He's probably going to call back on this one too. I'm sorry. Anyways, you stay in your own lane. You see your own vision, and you've got the sun energy around you. The sun energy is just how you're shining and you're glowing, and you're, you know, you can really make, with the sun and magician together, I mean, you can totally make it happen. I'm going to put that as your thing. You can make it happen. Because you can. And it's doing things on your own terms. Maybe that's even a better one. Doing it on your own terms. Because that's what it's going to be. Own terms. Let me write that down. You're going to get a message or news is going to come. You know, you might get an easy, you might get like an easy out. It might end up being like, they might get the news and says, listen, they might come to you like, oh, I'm sorry to tell you, I got this news and I've got this opportunity and you're going to have to do this on your own. And you're like, oh, okay, sorry to hear it. But really inside you're saying, yeah, 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 yeah. So you might be the one who is the one who, you know, they go out and then you don't have to be the bad guy or whatever. I don't think it's going to be anybody's the bad guy in this situation. I feel like it's just everybody's happy and everybody's cool and on the same page, and it's amicable. It's an amicable split of whatever sort. It feels stronger with business here, but it could be a relationship, because this could be like, you know, you're dividing up the assets with, you know, a business relationship or something like that. So news is coming in the time of fire. We're going to be in the time of fire for most of the month, from the 1st through the 20th. We're going to be in Aries. And if you're watching this earlier, after the equinox in March, we're in fire. So it could be any time the sun is in fire, which starts at, you know, in the equinox in March. So I think it's best for everybody. I think we're gonna walk away friends, because you are look at even how this is. You're going, he's going over here and he's going over here. You're going in separate directions. You see things differently. It could be a love relationship for some people, but if it is, if that's the case, I feel like it's the love is, you know, the sex has been gone for a long time. Like we're just roommates, you know, and it's logistics, or, you know, or something like that. This is something that's been a long time. You know, we've been waiting a long time with this 12. So is that 12 months or 12 years or since December? But I feel since December seems way too short. Feels like this is much longer. You know, this has been years and years we've been waiting for this. Oh, what's that song's coming through? Oh, darn it, I missed it. Something about we've been waiting for years. Oh, darn it, I can't get it. Ah, I hate when that happens. It's just right there, at the tip of your tongue. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. Now, if this didn't resonate with you, please do check your rising and moon. But I'm sure it resonated with somebody. You know, there's definitely some stuff here. I totally lost that song. I can't get it. By the way, speaking of the equinox and Aries energy, I am offering that reading for a little bit longer, till maybe like the first week of April if you're watching this beforehand. So if you're interested, check it out. I have decks, books, all sorts of stuff on my website. Please do check it out. Okay, Animal Totem 4, Sagittarius. The dolphin. Dolphin is really cool, high spiritual energy. Okay, let's read what I initially wrote. Optimist, clairaudient, spirit guide, starseed. Joyous interaction of fun and play, sexuality, caring for those less fortunate, embracing personal freedom, respecting others' choices. Yeah, so, I mean, respecting others' choices, it might even be like that. This could totally knock you for a loop. They could say, look, I don't want to work together with you anymore. Can we still be friends? And, you know, I don't think it's a complete shock for most of you. I think we all know what's going on here. We all know that it's just like oil and vinegar. It's not mixing well. We see things differently. And this is a chance to really elevate with the magician and sun, and then the dolphin showing up as your spirit guide animal. This is a time to really elevate your energy and up your game and take things to the next level and take things to the next step. And so this is an opportunity. And don't forget that, Sagittarius. This is absolutely 100% an opportunity for you to be the captain of your own ship and steer things in the way that you want to go. So it looks awesome. Okay. Alright, thank you guys so much for tuning in, liking, sharing, commenting. Don't forget to check out my website. You can find it above, below. If you want to hit subscribe, then you won't miss a forecast. So thank you so much. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of April. I'll speak to you soon.